Okay. Hello? Computer. Cooperate. There we go. Jeez. Alright, I have no idea what happened. The whole computer just completely crashed on me. I don't understand what happened. So hopefully we've got this fixed. I don't know. I'm so sorry. If you're still there, Light, I'm sorry. I think the game just crashed. Gotta love it. This is what we get for trying to play something in alpha. And of course now my computer wants to really be annoying. Oh, stop it! Yes, that's fine. Stop the game. Stop it. I don't get it, man. Sometimes things run just fine. Like, we were playing earlier until it started lagging. We were playing earlier just fine, and then now that I'm trying to do it here, the whole computer wants to crash. Like, I don't get it. So, sorry about that, but we are back, sort of. Let's go. Settings. Okay. We will definitely try again. Wow, this is like so interesting. Let's see. Camera's lagging. No bueno. Let's get back to... Actually, I want to check something real quick. Yeah, okay. Good there. What's nice is we have no queue for the server we're on, so that's a plus. I'm just hoping that this character is not bugged. Be nice to me. Load. Come on. Load, load, load. I think this character is bugged. It's so loud. Okay, we'll give it a second to see if it will load up, but if it's bugged, it's oh, there we go. Woo! I was about to be kind of upset if this character was bugged. Alright. But yeah, I was gonna do the cleric, I just couldn't justify the fact that when you look at it, it's self-sustaining, which is nice. Hello? Hello? Swap weapons? Oh, I think we're getting kicked out of the game. Because nothing was working. Come on, be nice to me. We're just gonna have all sorts of problems now, jeez!
This is the downside to alpha, y'all.
You finally get a game you like, and it's in alpha. And all of a sudden it never wants to work properly. Connection to the runtime deck, really? At this rate, I should have just stayed over on, what you call it, Warzone. Just streamed that all night. Let's see if it actually lets us in. I wonder if it's their servers having issue and not us. It's like 100% possible that we're having server issues. Because it is a new game. Like, well, I can't say it's a new game. It's an alpha game, which means it has tons of bugs. It's early access on Steam. For the most part, I think it's 100% worth it. This is the only frustrating thing, is trying to get into our characters so we can play. Compiling shaders. Could you imagine doing that statue up here? Because, like, look at that building, okay? Which is technically closer to us, right? And then look at this statue. That thing is massive. if you were to put this statue, I'm like pointing at my screen like y'all can see me, but if you were to put that statue down here on the ground, it would be taller than this bridge. The head of that guy would probably be as tall as this, if not taller. It might be as tall as this. Because that's massive at a distance. Wax sealed? No. Nice. Alright, so that quest is now complete. We're going to go get the 12 ancient twigs, or whatever they're called. Splinters. And we just come in here. And just like when we were on the warrior earlier today, we're just going to pick these ones while we absolutely decimate. Level 4. So we're going to pick up this one right here. This is what's going to allow this to do so much more damage. Okay, and we're going to go over to weapon. That. And then we want to fill this entire top row. So let's see, deadly finisher should increase by 10% or increases damage. I think we'll just bounce back and forth. Because right now our deadly finisher is a stagger so that they take less damage. Jeez. And take off the jacket because I got warm. And then I immediately started getting cold. Because it's like 50 degrees outside. Which means it's like 50 degrees in here. Okay. Grab this. I rolled way too soon. So what we can do now is when I hit 2, if I hold 2, sorry, it does a huge hit in one spot. So like, if we look at that guy, hold down, kaboom, 99 damage, kaboom, he's done, 2 hit. Picked up a fire rune. We need one more of those. Ooh, got a green Aegis cape from him. Medium armor, yes. Gotta love it. Done with that. So now we can go turn in both of these quests. Control 1. Oh, somebody died right there. That's their loot. Now, supposedly, the summoner is the fastest class leveling. Because you can summon the tank pet while you stand back and do single target and have it go out and do single target damage and taunt things and all that fun stuff. Okay, that's been turned in. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, lag. Okay. Now this requires us to go all the way up there to take out the commander. Now on the warrior we were able to do it no problem, but he's tanky. This guy's squishy, so hopefully we can get up there and there be enough people to help us do that quest. Come on. There we go. It says Epic Games is giving away 4 free games. They're probably games no one actually wants to play anymore. Claim, queue. The combat's almost done. I feel like I need to reboot the computer because of the lag. Here, let's try this. See if it helps a little bit. Nope, not that. This one. I gotta fix something real quick, y'all. I'm sorry. Da 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 da. That's more damage. There. Got that fixed. Alright, so this was 127 to 14, and now we're at 171 to 19. Technically, we want to get crit up as best we can, but at the same time, we also want damage. So, anything that gives us physical damage, physical crit, or attack speed of some sort will be phenomenal. Let's just hope there are people up here that are willing to assist in us getting this taken down. Especially with the type of lag we're having. Holy cow. Alright, great. We're gonna die. This off. Oh my god. That's the bummer, man. And we're still lagging. This is ridiculous, man. I don't have any. That's what's crazy. Let's do this. I'll try something real quick. And maybe that will fix the lag. Doubt it. Probably a really dumb idea, but okay. I have turned everything but the game off in the streaming software. Might as well turn this in. And we'll just wait and go back to do that after we complete all the quests up here. Claim that. Really? Heavy armor, light armor, we want medium. More health potions. More health potions. Put that on. There we go. So, supposedly, as we tested, we did it at least 3 times, and it worked okay. But let's see. I'm going to sit here and do this until we're, what, level 8? As long as the game doesn't crash again. If it crashes again, then we'll figure out something else to stream, or I'll reboot the whole computer properly or something and see if we can get it to work. Because I really want to play this. What is with the lag sparks? Thanks. I didn't need the help, but thanks. But what we want to do is actually just kind of skip all these guys. We want to run all the way across. Because that's where we were getting... Like, we got in a party and cleared it in like 30 seconds. But if there's no one over here, which is what it looks like, we just do this. Right, there's that objective already done. There we go. Okay. So we've completed that already. We just need to go get the rocks and then turn in everything in, and we're good to go. So this is camouflage. How long does it last? Is it indefinite? Oh, the road finally loaded. Hey. Oh, That's a glitch. I am still sprinting, and yet... I was getting all my energy back. That's the icon for sprint. And now I'm double sprinting. Interesting. I should have, if you're watching, bro. To answer your question. Because it was sounding fine to me earlier. Let me check something. Hold on. Because it was sounding fine to me earlier. Oh, I see what's happening. I have a feeling it's got something to do with the lag. Because the volume, everything is working just fine, but I think it's the lag that the computer's having is causing it to have that, like, weird deal. And there's really nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Da. Da, da, da. Boo. Ba, da, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Everything's working fine. It's the lag on the computer that's causing it to do that. And there's unfortunately nothing I can do about it. If it wasn't lagging, it would be fine. No, I get what you're saying, but unfortunately, it's not about the delay. It's the fact that the whole computer is lagging right now, and I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried to reboot everything. I've tried, like literally, I've tried everything I can, and for whatever reason, it's just being a giant pain in the butt. There we go. I have everything running at least off the normal new graphics card, but outside of that, you know me, dude. I don't know how to do all that kind of stuff. I wish I knew what skill that was that the cleric was using. It's all done through Steam. So So, unless there's a way for me to move the Steam file, like the entirety of Steam. I mean, it's all on the C drive, technically. I might have you help me with it tomorrow if you're not super busy. It'll be after 5 o'clock because I work 9 to 5 tomorrow. My team opens. And a lot of the lag issue we're going to have is this is using the Unreal Engine 5, by the way. So, I mean, this is a very hefty game. I think it's an HDR. No! Attack the correct target, you dum-dum. Oh! But yeah, we can look at it tomorrow when I get off work. But I can tell you this, a lot of stuff has lately been having lag issues, and it's kind of starting to drive me up the wall. Okay, that quest is now done. Let's go turn all that in. But like I said, I mean, this game, I feel like it's lagging a lot because it's Unreal 5. And even with the new graphics card, like, there's supposed to be a brick road. Yeah, see? But, like, earlier today, it was running just fine. We had a couple latency issues, but it wasn't until we got closer to the end of the stream at about 4 hours that we were really having those issues. Hello? There we go. Do it again. Bracers, pauldrons. There we go. Level 5. Ooh. Okay. Da, da, da. We are going so much faster on this because of the AoE ability that we have with the Ranger. Both of them are down. There we go. Quest is now done. There we go. What's crazy is we added a new graphics card and it still has graphical issues with this game. Recommended 3070 or higher. That fixed some of the issue. What do you mean? Let's see. We want to grab you next. All right. So now that we have all that, we're going to pick up disengage. Right? Because all I did was change one thing that their build did that mine wasn't. Yeah. So we went 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to go 1, 2, 3. Then 4, then go for that. But I didn't want to wait that long to get the concentrated, so now we're going to grab up disengage, and then we're going to grab up this one here, and then we're going to go grab weight, and then we're going to grab power shot after that. Homie, you fell through buffalo. It's running a lot smoother now that we did the, make it redo the graphics. So I think something was trying to run too high, for whatever reason. You'll have to tell me if it's starting to sound better, though. Or, Sam. Oh. We're running smooth. Did you see how laggy that guy was? Okay, that quest is now complete again. Actually, I want to check one more thing here. I want to go to gameplay, combat. There we go. So now I should start auto-attacking. Alright. We're doing good. We're doing good. So much better. Yeah. So the picture's a lot smoother right now, but for whatever reason, both my camera and my microphone are still lagging. So ooh, big boy. That's how crazy that is. Look at that. We go from 171 to 447, 50 crit power. We go from 13 strength to 34 strength. We get crit defense instead of crit evasion, but that's fine. Our damage went skyrocketing. Let's try this and see if it helps. We'll turn the camera off. And see if maybe that helps out a little bit. Though I can tell just looking at the mic, it's still lagging. Which is a bummer. I'll take that as a compliment, I guess, Sam. Now I just gotta get people that will play this game with me. Okay. I'll have to check the settings on the camera. Because it's my new camera, I may not have the settings proper yet. Oh, I 100% believe you, man. I just got to be able to convince, and hopefully his computer can hold up to it. Convince Devin to play with me on this. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. You guys have a good evening and Happy New Year. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right. So that quest is done again. We're gonna do this quest until we're probably level 8. We're doing it for 2 reasons. 1, XP, and 2, money. We saw how much we were gonna need when we were playing the warrior, so we'll see here. Let me do this so I can keep an ear out. Okay. So now I can kind of keep an ear out and make sure that my audio stays working. Nope. It is still as I'll get out. Dang, man.
Oh, that was fast. Bring everything down to 50, see if that helps. Oh, I can get rid of chat. There we go. Okay, held behavior, press for full charge. Trigger held. Floating text. Show entering combat, floating text, exiting, show lethal. Yeah, why not? Right click to target self. Show target of target. I don't care about that. Show target cast bar. Yes. Allow dual defensive and offensive target lock. Yes. Abilities require clicking target. No. Enable soft lock in tab targeting mode. Player effects. Okay. We'll see how well all that worked. Because at least the sound now is behaving. It looks like Streamlabs is behaving. Sort of. This should get us to level 6. Ooh. All right. Yeah, light, I'm okay. It's just for whatever reason the computer's having fits. My brother was texting me. I promised I wasn't just chitter chatting by myself. He was texting my phone. All right, there was level 6, by the way. 2 more levels to go. We're gonna grab this disengage now. Oh, we have another ability. All right, so then there we go. I turned off my camera just because I wanted to see if that was causing me issues. Here we go. There we go. Invalid target. There we go, man. We may stop at 7 instead of 8, just so that we can go and try and do the Bandit Commander again. We should be high enough level that that won't be an issue. Grand Gear. Rooksteel T-Drum. I don't know what that is. Okay. Because, like, that got us... Like, that was 2K experience. We need 41.9 to level up, so... I mean, even if we do... Let's see. Is it just 2,000? I think it's like 2,400. Yeah, 2,400 to finish that. And that's 6K there. So we can go do that in this real quick. But like call it 2,500. I mean, let's do this. So 2,464 minus 41,900. That was not what I wanted to do. 41,900 divided by 2,464. So we're gonna have to do this quest 17 times to level up. Okay, let's go do the other quest real quick. Go. I wonder if when they turn blue, that means that we don't get XP from them, possibly? Or does it mean something else? Hmm. This vessel is intended to hold an ash or powder. It is blackened from some form of intense heat, as if whatever held inside it's a torch, bro. I wonder if you're the mage, if you can throw like a fireball at it or something. All right. Let's see. Let me take a quick break real quick, guys. I'm going to use the restroom real fast, and then we're going to get back into it. We still got another 3.5 hours before midnight, guys, so we've got a good chunk to go. We've almost caught up level-wise to our warrior. But yeah, when we get back, I'm also going to start a poll and see if there's a different class that you guys want to see. So we will be right back, everybody. Give me just one quick second, okay? Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Something I ate is just not agreeing with my stomach at all. Let's go redo this quest right here. Then we can go turn all this in. We need to take out, let's see, 5836. We're going to go over here. We're going to take out some stuff and see if we're having issues with getting our XP. Because these guys are all blue now. We're still getting XP. So I don't know why they're all of a sudden blue. They are level 3, which puts them 3 levels below us. So it may mean that we're not getting the appropriate amount of XP. It's possible. So once we get the last of... Actually, you know what? Unless that guy on his itty-bitty mount, that was cool. Let's go run up here, see if these guys are all alive. Nope, somebody just took him out. Yeah, what a interesting name, dude. We need 2 more pieces. Okay. Verra, stop. Stealing my kills. There. All right, let's summon our mount. Let's go turn this in, and because I don't think we're getting the same amount of XP. Well, I mean, we're still getting XP, but I don't think it's to the level that we need. So let's go turn these quests in, and then head off to go see what else we can do. You know what I mean? So okay. All right, got a new weapon skill. Damage is increased by 3%. And see, apparently you would be able to mail yourself stuff. So, like, I guess if you have a character that got like a really cool bow or whatever. Okay. You could mail it if you're trying to make an archer or a ranger. Now we're gonna go see if we can get the bandit commander. We're level 6, which means we're the same level. They are elites, for the most part, if I remember correctly. So there we go. All right, let's try and get the camera back on and see if we still have voice issues. If we're still having voice issues, then it's 100% the camera causing the lag. You know what I mean? Oh, I know what's happening. Hold up. Okay. Now is there an echo? Or did I just mess everything else up? Because I don't hear myself anymore. That's what it was. So the setting... Okay, no echo. Good, thanks. So what was happening is I had the camera running audio through my microphone as well as my microphone running audio. So that's what was causing the issue. So, whew, got it figured out. Me being special, man. Because my last camera did not have the option to do that, so I never had to worry about the audio doing it. This camera does have the option for running audio, so... Welcome to the new town. So the neat thing that we could do is we could do the call board repeatedly, because those give us lots of quests. And when we go do the kill the bandits, we'll go do the bandit commander. And actually, we want to run over this way. Come on. Why won't it? There we go. I was like, why won't it let me click on that? Oh, look at that little house tower thing. I say little. Again, bear in mind, that thing is way in the distance. We can see it. It's very, very tall. It's probably as tall as that right there. So I say little, but it is not little. There we go. We're gonna pick up all those. We shouldn't have anything in storage right now. No materials, no items. Okay. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. Let's do that. That gives me 2. I know, like, early on, because of how easy it is to get the dull glint, as well as to get dim glint, sell, go to materials. We're going to scroll all the way down. I know we need to get, we're only going to make one of these, or purchase one of these. And then we also need 5 of this. Because we're going to buy the bag for the trees. So we're going to do this quest really quick. And then we're going to go do all of our commissions, as well as the Bandit Commander and the Collect Parcels. Whew. All right. Okay, that is done. Nope, we want to go that way. Because we have 6, which should be plenty to make. Come on. You. Okay, do that. And while it does its thing, we're going to come over here and buy the backpack for woodworking. Is it the wood shark? No. No, I don't want the lumberjacking, I don't think. Is it lumberjacking? It is. Boom. So now when we fully open this up, I can now have 4 different trees here. Can I put this in? There, that's what I want to do. Okay. Well, come on. Go. 43 seconds. I wish this was a little faster to do that, but it is what it is. Come on, 16, 15. Come on, you can do it. Claim to inventory. Then we turn around and we come right here. Bags, rucksacks, add, submit, craft for 75 silver. Bam, we're done. And then we come over here, and we click this, and then we go here, and we'll grab that. Okay, none of this we can do anything with, so we're going to get rid of it all. And then, so we can buy the recipes, by the way, for all the bags that we would want. There's the hunter, shirt, miners, weaponsmith, armorsmith, arcane engineer, tailors, leatherworkers, tanner, weaver, alchemist, animal husbandryist, farmer, and cook. Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to come over here and we can turn in that quest because we just finished it. And then what we want to do is go do the quests that we picked up. There we go. So up this way. So you can do it 2 ways. There's a whole bunch right here that spawn, though it looks like somebody's already taken those down. Looks like a summoner. But I also want to chop trees. So like this guy. Was in my way. There we go. So we're going to come up here and we're just going to start chopping down trees as we go up the hill. But now, when we go look at this, we can get rid of you.
So now, like, this bag allows us to stack 43, right? And what we really want is like greens or blues or any of that noise, because we want to get where is it? We want to get not lumber milling, gathering. Here we go. So we want to get lumberjack up as high as we can, because then under is this the one that has bows under weaponsmithing technically? Or is it under processing? I don't see bows. Carpentry? So it's under carpentry. So for example, if we wanted to make the brook steel, we would need daffodil thread, gross, ash timber. So that actually requires us to pick up daffodils to make specifically daffodil thread. Short bow, final touches, we need that, which we can buy. Same thing with the big bow here. Now this bow is going to do considerably less damage than we currently have. But we can get to Brook Steel, which is 171. Here you go. Iron Heart. Iron Hearth. Harpoon Launcher. Here we go. Longbows. Mistwood. There you go. So, like, this thing needs longbow final touches. We've got the essence. We need oak timber, ash timber, and then daffodil threads. We got to find the pattern for this. But this thing would do the same as what we've got on right now, right? Then we've got the veil bow. That's if we were doing a int build. Still needs all the same thing. Stone Forge. This would be same thing that we're doing right now. Requires a bunch of other stuff. But like, as you can see, so we want to this build will have to level, ooh, gross fish oil. We'll have to level multiple things. So professions are going to be a giant pain, I feel. But yeah. All right. Now that I know that's working, we can loop. Okay. So instead of that rucksack we picked up, we may pick up one for herbalism, even though I still haven't figured out who we need to talk to get herbalism up. If anybody knows who I'm supposed to talk to. What's up, low cover?
see, potion of might. Yes, please. Wayward greatsword, scepter, longbow. Even though we just saw that the wayward bow does nothing for us. That's sellable because it's literally the same thing we already have. Need 3 more goblins. But honestly, I don't want to worry too much about professions. That's one thing I can do off camera. If I need to really work on it, that's just something I can work on. But for the most part, I think we just need to worry about quests early on to get us gear. And there's all of those. So now we need to go south. Like just straight due south. Go away, bird. I hope you're doing good, Lo. Bro, that camel freaked me out for half a second. Oh, we're getting lag issues again. So, game, apply recommended, confirm. This fixed it when we were having latency, it fixed it. So, every time we start having some latency issues, we just go click that and take the 2 or 3 seconds to do it. Now, I might put up a poll here in a bit and see if you guys want to see a different class. And we might do that just to see what you guys want to do. But yeah, we're not really going to overly worry about the professions. I do know for this guy, specifically for professions, we want that novice lumberjacking satchel. So now when we get to this, what we'll do is we'll finish this and then I'll put that poll up and we'll see what you guys want to do. I'll give you guys like 2 options of characters we can try. We're going to do the bandits. We're going to do the bandit master or commander, whatever his name is. And then we'll go do the spiders and then the griffins and the lost satchels. Because they're all literally like just right there, so... Ooh, Cloud 9. Yeah, I think blue just means that we are high enough level that they aren't really going to do much for us XP-wise. Because, like, that guy's level 5. So let's dismount. Okay, finally got rid of that guy. I'm good. I played Ashes during pre-alpha, decided to wait till way later to play again. Yeah. I mean, so far it feels really good. They're in alpha phase 2. Their terminology, not mine. But from what I understand, is it has gotten considerably better. They added the summoner class. So we'll see. I don't know. We tried the warrior earlier. I have messed around with a hunter prior to this, but all I was doing with it was running around, just exploring and taking things out. But I'm having a blast with it right now. You know, lag issues aside. Loot scooping bogey. I think that's supposed to be boogie, but they ran out of words for it. Yeah, it always had issues when I tried it. I'm hoping it doesn't turn into another Warhammer Online. I haven't tried Warhammer Online, so I'm not familiar with that particular game. What I can tell you is, from what I've seen so far of the game, plus what I've read and all that fun jazz, it does feel very smooth, so to speak. I mean, it does have latency issues. Ow, I did not mean to do that. Well, I meant to do that, but I didn't mean to fall all the way down either. Leave party. Oh, let's focus. Okay. But from what I've read, and once they add it to where we can have our second archetype, we will have a total of 64 combinations of class like builds or whatever. It dies years ago, was way too laggy due to way too much ambience. Yeah. Well, I know that they're running this supposedly on Unreal Engine 5, and I chalked that up to a lot of why my computer is lagging out. Like, I just recently got a new graphics card to attempt to handle it. But yeah, we'll see. Dude is being chased. That did not give it to me. That tree is huge, man. Could you imagine if you could get your wood cutting ability up high enough that you could chop that tree down? That would be just, yeah. Okay, 3 of 6, 4, 5, 6. I can see them all here at night. Right all medium armor. Okay. That quest is now done. So now we need to go up this way to fight griffins. And then go past where the griffins are to fight the spiders. Now, me personally, for me personally, there's a couple things that I think could change for the better for the game. Number one, the fact that I have to use my mouse to look around or go into this aiming phase. Ooh, that looks dope. But the fact that I'd have to go into this and then still use my number keys above on my keyboard, that's a little frustrating to me. Oh my god, there's so many. I know I could take on like 2, maybe 3 at a time, but that many is just... They don't need to have this many in one spot. Look at all that. Jeez. And we gotta take out... I wish I did more AoE skills with this guy. Oh. Oh, that's a whole party. Okay. See, this is why I would love to have more people play. I'm just gonna say greed on that. Leave party. And we need to get the heck out of Dodge. And go fight spiders. Quest items. We can do the... Ooh. They still have what? Sorry. I I I missed what you are referencing. Low. Combat style. Yeah. I wish it would change. But then again, I'm used to World of Warcraft. Like, that's kind of the problem. ESO, I was able to use a controller. World of Warcraft, I'm able to control everything with just the keyboard. You rarely ever need the mouse for anything. And Final Fantasy 14, it again is you can either use a controller, you can use mouse and keyboard, but the keyboard is really only, God, I hate the fact that for whatever reason this thing is so bright. Gotta like come at it at an angle because like look at this is so bright. But yeah, basically every game I've ever played has had a oh, that's fine. You guys can fight. And I'll just walk in here and complete that quest. Good job, y'all. How did I aggro? But yeah, I'm just used to everything. Action style is not good if you face the bunny hoppers. Let me pull this back up.
Hey you, if you call
Nope. Stupid ads. I appreciate ads. But not when I'm trying to do something. That's not what I wanted. Go back. Start a poll. Yeah, not skilled. They just jump around all the time, hitting you and constantly getting you out of attack. Yeah. Okay, mage is leading. You played cleric? Nice. I've seen some pretty powerful clerics. My only concern is that it doesn't do enough damage solo. And like looking at the builds that I have found, now granted, most of the builds are still back from phase 1. So before Steam release. I haven't seen any DPS builds for the cleric. And I'm not a huge, like, if you're going solo, I don't think you really need to worry about doing heals. Like, your primary deal should be heals, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have some, because you are a healer class. But I figure we'll give it a try if that's what people want to see. Why? Why? What did you think of the cleric? I need 2 more spiders. Oh, until we gotta go over there and do the bandits. I thought we completed that part while we were doing the bandit leader, but apparently not. Yeah, I got interested in playing this back when I saw a couple other YouTubers playing it. Sure. I saw a couple other YouTubers playing it, and I was like, wow, this looks really, really cool. But back then it was closed alpha. And so you had to apply to get in, and typically I have the worst luck getting into that. I have applied for, I can't tell you how many beta version games or alpha version games I've attempted to get into. And the only one that has ever been successful was I got to do all of the closed betas for Elder Scrolls Online. And what was fun about that was the simple fact that and there we go. The fun thing about that was that we had found a way to basically infinitely level by
killing this one boss over and over again because he had the most ridiculous spawn timer. Literally, you could stand on him and he would spawn every, like, as soon as you would take him down, he would spawn again within about 3 seconds. And he was giving out just an exorbitant amount of XP. I mean, we're talking, you know, 5 to 10,000 XP per kill. Oh, that was a swing and a miss. You were in... I'm not sure what that game is. I do apologize. Okay. There's all the quests. All right, once we get all these turned in, Arc Age. I'll have to look that up. It sounds familiar, but for whatever reason, I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, so what we'll do is, once we get to town, we'll turn in all the quests that we can turn in town, which isn't going to be a lot, because we technically have to go way over there to turn in a bunch of stuff. But we will go turn in what we can. Like, 255. Jeez! I can't imagine a game that big. Like, when I heard this one is eventually have 64, I was like, why? Okay, enough with the lag. But yeah, 64 for this one once it gets its stuff going. It was 3 separate specs combined. Go, get rid of the mount. And then we can go here and just turn all these in. Uno, dos, tres, and cuatro. And there's our next level. All right. I believe it said we needed power shot. Yes, power shot was next. Where was 8? Oh, okay. So basically it's saying we go here and then we grab snipe. But honestly, $200.
Honestly, I think I want to do snipe first. Meh, we'll go with this. Okay. Items. Okay. Hmm. Let's see here. Um. Do. So we picked up quite a bit of wood, honestly. For not really doing it. But the thing is now we could sit here and do these continuously. Worth 408, 408, 408, 408. So now they're not really worth as much. Odd. Yeah. I mean, I said it earlier while we were playing. I feel like this is a real contender, not to take out WoW, because at this point, the only thing that could take out WoW is World of Warcraft. Like, they're the only people that can take themselves out. But I believe it would be a real contender. How the heck? Is he a rogue? Is that how he got up there? No, he's a warrior. How the heck? Oh, okay. I was thinking he did some kind of really cool... Ha! I am taller! I thought he did some cool, elaborate jump trick to get up here. But yeah, I believe this is a real strong contender for taking out or very seriously dampening Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, they've been taking themselves out for a long time. How the heck? Yeah, World of Warcraft has been taking themselves out for a long time, but this one definitely has a good feel to it. It really depends on when we unlock the second archetype, how that changes the builds. Because part of the problem with ESO is none of the classes feel different anymore. They all kind of, with the exception of the Arcanist and the Necromancer, they all kind of feel the same. So I'm just a little worried that as things progress, ESO is going to very quickly die. Like, even the content creators that were doing a lot with ESO, they're not doing a lot anymore. And it's because there's really, from season to season or expansion to expansion, whatever you want to talk about, it doesn't really do much differently. And so it's very hard to get back into it. They may have. I watched a video that was from 4 weeks ago, so a month ago, and it said as the time of the video release that it hadn't released the archetypes,
But whoever put out the video, they know what all of the combo archetypes are called. So I can only surmise that at some point they have released it or announced it, and just haven't really done much with that yet. We'll see though. Okay, so it looks like Mage wins. So let's switch characters. Let's go make a Mage. All right, create. What race should I go for a mage? What the? Nah. I kind of like their look. That and the elves. Blue dwarves. Or blue orcs. Regular orcs. These are the ones that are part Jinn, if I remember correctly, from when I was reading them earlier today. Yeah. They're part Jinn. They're supposed to have, like, stuff on their skins. We'll go this race. Why not? Archetype, we're gonna go mage. Gotta make him tall. Hair color. Yeah, that works. Man, the rest of it really does not matter to me. Starting region. We haven't done up here. All of our characters have been down here. So let's just start this one, even though it says the anvils are still a work in the progress. Like, so we'll give it a shot. And let's be a quartermaster. Why not? There we go. I need to exit. All right. Here we are.
Wow. This place is vastly different. All right, so what do we got going on weapon-wise here? We've got a rune scepter and we've got a warped wand. It recommends the people who have done these wand and greatsword. So let's find a greatsword and then we can rock and roll. Is that it? Yeah, buddy. Just having to look over and see it. There we go. I'm going to stick to wand, though. All right, so they have tradition and community and might and industry. For generations, we Nakula have built our lives in tradition and community, the strength of many standing as one. That is the way of the shore guard and the heart of the foothold at bonfire. I think might and my friend Great Watcher Stonebeard stands across the way. He'll see you safely to Restoration's hammer and their hold fast at hammer rest. Farewell. Fire elementals? Bro. All right. This place by far is way cooler. Freaking fire elementals out here. Oh, that's a summon. Okay. My bad. Never mind. I thought we had like fire elementals or some such. Dang, y'all. I can't get the kill if the stupid dwarves show up and hit them. Bro is like coming out of nowhere to attack stuff. Let's just go run way down here. I was a mile away. Okay. That completed that objective, and we hit level 2, so let's deal with that. This, we want this. Move you there. So now we have this spell. Okay. I mean, so far, okay. Those guys are kind of beefy compared to the things we had to fight on the other aisle. Dang, I already completed 4 here. Wait, hold on. What did that say? With a melee weapon during combat. So there's one there. Let's swap over to our sword here. There we go. And then we can hit K. We can go over to weapon. This should be bleed. Always just bleed. This, 25% chance to trigger that applies chill to your target. I'd rather have that. Right? Because then we can... The mini-map is not very accurate. Like, I'm in the middle, and it says that we're on the edge. Farewell, Commander! So we want to equip that. View. Rations. Potion. Yeah, there we go. Woo! That is heavy armor. Good night. Dang, maybe we should have gone cleric. Jeez. Ooh, that was insane. Bro, I wasn't even at... Oh, we got one for eating. Nice. Equip necklace, claim. Take out 10 enemies. Eat. Claim. This wand does more damage. Yep, there we go. Item received. Hammer ram. Just for giggles, we'll come back and click it if it'll let me. Okay. Speak with Root Warden Gristle, whatever his face is. Got it. Well, I'm glad it let me do that, because it's... Okay. Oh, that's a mount. We want light armor. The snap. Well, that was fast. We can find one more, we'll take it out. I guess not. Leveled up. We want to pick up this one next. Stamina. Actually. Yeah. Yeah, now we're starting to feel a little powerful. Your carried crate is slowing your movement speed. All right. Collect heartstones from Claiborne Guardians. What is this? Oh, they're gathering up a whole bunch of people. Somehow I didn't get a thing from that. Anvil's Essence. Laborer. It says Claiborne Guardians, which is what I'm fighting, and I have gotten none. Okay, well, I can try and fight one of the laborers, but that's not what it says to fight. It says to fight guardians. Yeah, no, it's these guys. And I'm still not getting... Is this quest, like, bugged? Does anyone know? Finally, jeez. Okay, that doesn't help. The dang melee people have this stuff on lock, man. I tell you what, man, mages on this side, and I feel like anybody, like, this drop chance is terrible. Okay, weapons leveled up again. We need one more. There we go. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. Oh. Run! Hello? Oh. Interesting. We have elevators. Would have made more sense to play one of the dwarf races, I think. Going on this side. Just saying. Clean it for giggles. I doubt it does anything, but we'll clean it. Ooh, other side, other side, other side, other side. Nope.
You have discovered Hammer Rest Ember Spring. Woo, look at that. It is a whole city inside of a mountain. That's great. They've got everything here. Is that the board for quests? It is. We're gonna pick that whole thing up. It says there should be a quest guy. Is he outside? No. Commission board. Tanning's. I think both of those are commission board. Oh, the other one is this right here. Okay. Let's zoom way back out. There we go. And it says that there's a thing that we want to attune to here. Jeez. So we gotta make our way into the mountains, it looks like. Oh, goodness gracious. Excuse me, why? Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3 combustion. Then we want to go make sure we attune to that one. Slay mountain lions. Locate provisioner hammer song. That's somewhere back in there, but I want to go exploring, dang it. All provisioner hammer song is going to make us do is build a stupid bag. So, like, honestly, we could come over here. We already know we're going to need... Grab that. And grab that. We already know that this is going to be a quest, right? Like, there's no way they didn't put this over here. That should have given me...
that should all be sellable. Mountain lion right there. Ah! Bigger haters. All right, that's done. Call 5 Anvilhorn Ram or Ravens. So as long as we can get 5 of them here, we don't need to run around the rest of the place. We can go back down this way to complete that quest. That's a mountain lion over there. I see a raven over there. That's what I want. Is them birdies. Hmm. These are all still mountain lions. That was a bard, it looked like. Dang.
Ooh, I see another raven. And a ram. Right? No, that's a deer. I took out that raven and it didn't count it. There's another raven. Well, this is mildly frustrating. That's mining nodes. That's somebody's ram. That's somebody's ram. God, this place is frustrating. We may restart and go to the other side, because it's way more fleshed out. You know what I mean? Like, this is frustrating. Just sit here, like, we're not seeing the enemies we need to be seeing. Because it says we should be taking out ravens and rams. And we're not finding any of them. If I make it to this little area right here, and there's none over there, we're deleting this character, we're starting over, and we're just gonna go to the side that we've been going to that is more fleshed out and so much easier. The heck is that? That is a 3-star boss, basically. Jeez. Oh, look. I found 2 ravens back to back.
I did see something up here. Why? Why are there level 10s all the way out here, game? You know what? I don't. We're just gonna restart. Hold on. That is so atrocious, man. Absolutely atrocious. Abysmal start. I mean, we wasted time doing that, really. We should have just stuck to our normal area. Okay, we're going to click on you. We're going to delete you. And then we'll remake her. But we're going to go with the elf look this time. It's fine. We're going to stick mage. I'm not going to really go do all that. We're going to go here. Background. Ritualist. Okay. Because, like, first of all, we know all of the quests here. Like, let's be perfectly honest. We know all of the quests. At least the quests that we've done. Because we've done several of them now. But on top of that, like, they're more streamlined. I feel like we were killing things way faster. And there just wasn't this, like, hodgepodge of stuff. Like, the city was great. I loved the design of the, like, quote-unquote, area. That was a lot of fun. That looked really cool. I hope some of the bigger cities that we eventually get access to kind of have that grandscape look to it. We'll see. But, yeah. Tell you what. Okay, here we go. We want to look for a great sword real fast. We get one right there. Boom. Swap that out. Get rid of you. Let's see. Wisdom and renewal. We'll try this side because we haven't done this side yet, though. Okay, still goblins. Still gotta slay the goblins. I know it wants us to do the wand. Let's go back and grab the book and see if that will help us do some more damage early on. Because we can always swap back to a wand when we find one that's got some decent damage, right? That's a shield. Book should be right there. It's like, look, that's 113 off the rip. Like, that is so much more. Well, that's 100, or that's 66, 90. Yeah, it's the same amount of damage. Difference is the book seems to be AoE. So Ooh, lag. Don't do that. I tell you what, Mage is feeling uber weak, bro. Okay, level 2. I'm sure it's supposed to be snare, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Hmm. I don't see where I'm supposed to be going. That's Lionhold. Meet with Sunfire Asim Aslam. The only thing I can think of is it's right here, and we just need to keep going. If we have to reset again because this side's not whatever, then we're going cleric, and we'll actually try the cleric, see how good it is. I mean, I see a quest here. But this side is like I don't have a quest marker of where the heck I'm supposed to be going. Clears past sickly goblins. Okay. I've crossed from Sanctus through the Divine Gateway and into the ruins of a Gatewatcher. I'll share your welcome to me on behalf of the Sunfire Consortium. He warned that sickly goblins prowl the ruins near the gateway, their sickness twisting to fury. I've cleared the path as best can, though more yet rise from the depths. I must continue east to meet with Sunfire Asim Aslam. Rumat. Where's one? Nope. Nope. Yeah. There's no number one. Yeah, so this is entirely bugged. What the All right. All right, I guess we're going to a cleric. Like ugh. We'll figure out the mage later, I suppose. If we're going cleric, I think we should do another Renkai. Me personally. Nah. I like these guys. We're gonna shift to the correct form, please. Thank you. Archetype, cleric. Starting region here. Background. Keeper of the Silent Grove. Like, they just look cool. You know what I mean? Driving me up the wall, though. Okay, let's look and see what it says for weapons. Book and greatsword. Okay, so we're gonna run over here. We're gonna pick up greatsword, and we're gonna pick up the book. Then we're gonna equip both. Hello? There we go. Oh, we already had the book. Okay. All right. We want to go order and conquest because we know that side. Let's just stick to the sides that we know. How about that? Ooh, okay. Hold on. It's doing the laggy thing, so we just sit here and go, please readjust. So bleed with all of that. And the book is fire with those 5. Okay. The real question is whether or not we can do what we want to do. All right, so it says we need to do essence infusion. Is what it's saying. So that's what we're going to do. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to click. There we go. We'll start off with the book. Take my kill mage. He's got chain lightning. What level is that mage? How does he have like a chain lightning spell already? Okay, so it says we go here for judgment. So then we're able to go judgment. Oh, that makes that so much. Okay. Musty spellbook. It says to go with burning. Okay. I mean, so far, not bad, but I mean, we saw that wizard guy doing some kind of chain lightning skill. That was crazy. on. I don't know if this is what's actually fixing the lag issue that we're getting every so often. I have a feeling it's a server issue, but who knows? Why? Why does this do this? Whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and try and do a quest that's glitched like that. There's level 3. So that is continuous healing for, looks like 8 seconds. What kind of armor am I currently wearing? Light, light, light. Look at that thing. Really? Okay. I do like the fact that we can self-heal like that, though. Plus, we've got fire and bleed procs that can go. Like, that's fire. There we go. Finally got that part of the quest done. Honestly, if we can get heavy armor that is magic, I think that would be better for us than light armor. I mean, this is really, like, this is actually turning out to be a lot stronger than I had anticipated.
I still think the ranger and the warrior were better off. But we're doing pretty good. Now we just need AoE melee ability or spell or whatever you want to call it. Right? Because, like, this is single target. Kaboom. And that's single target. And then we've got 2 heals. So we need something that in melee range allows us to do AoE damage. So that when we get to doing those quests later on that allow us to, or that are repeatable, we can do those. We can do those and be able to get, if my brain would work. Because usually I am getting ready for bed or getting ready to get off by this point. We still got another hour to go. But usually, like, what we need is an AoE ability so that when we go do those quests that are repeatable, like the archer, we're able to shoot that big line of arrow so that it can do a bunch of damage. We need something that's very similar because we're about to turn this in and then run in and turn that in. And then we have to go into town and turn in another quests. And okay, so he has nothing else for us. And then we're going to go turn this one in to this guy. Then the guy next to him is going to give us a quest to go fight the boss. We can't do the boss yet. I mean, technically we could if we got lucky enough that there was a party there. I think we got 4 before he gives us that quest. Which is fine. Okay, that was level 4. Let's see here. Mend has 2 additional charges. So now Mend has up to 5 charges that we can cast on somebody or ourselves. But see, here's what I want to look at, right? So we have Flash Cure, Deliverance. Held ability charges up healing energy that heals the target upon release, scaling. Meh. Held ability. Fire a beam of healing energy towards the alien. Charging the spell allows the beam to bounce to 4 additional targets closest to the original target based on how long the charge is. The initial hit heals for 300% healing power and reduces with each subsequent bounce. Healing Touch, Flash Cure, Escalating Mend. Mend's healing is increased each time it is used in quick succession. So that's all healing. Blessed weapon. Imbue your weapon with radiant light, granting them blessed weapon. Weapon combo finishers deal an additional 5% radiant damage and apply blessed weapon mana regen. Divine Flare. See, that's the skill a lot of people have been using. Send forth a wave of radiance that deals 150 radiant damage and applies volatile to all enemies in front of you. Dispel one buff from each target hit that is silenced. That I don't really care about. Defiant Light, healing power, dispel buffs, healing, or that's what blessed weapon. It doesn't really feel like the cleric is a damage dealer at all. Which kind of negates the point of the cleric from D&D perspective. Because the cleric in D&D was designed, at least the way everyone I've ever met plays it, it was designed to be that class that when you did damage, you could then turn and go, oh, I heal you, but you were primarily like the off tank. You weren't as tanky as, say, like a paladin or, you know, a knight, something of that nature, but you were able to hold your own. The heck was that? Oh, he's a rogue.